Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I'm just going to do a quick keto video, cooking video, just because I'm doing like quite a few things here, and I thought that I would just explain a few if anybody's interested. So today what I'm making, one of my favorite things is pasta, and I love it with a meat sauce, but I'm not a ground meat eater. So because you can't have pasta on keto unless I make it myself, you can use, I'm probably going to use zucchini noodles that you buy frozen. So I'm going to use that. But this is one of my favorite things. I buy the tomato sauce that has no sugar or anything. Please bear with me because I should have somebody filming for me. And so in my slow cooker, I have a couple cans of that. I have some chicken broth, and if you're a vegetarian, you can use, vegetable broth. And I have a big piece of chuck roast. So I'm going to leave that cook for about 6 hours, slow cook. And when that's done, that is going to be so good with that meat. I'll like fork pull apart that meat. That'll go over some zucchini noodles. So that would be very, very, very good. And that's one of the things for dinner. As well as a salad, of course, and vegetables. I like to make a cream cheese based vegetable dip. If I remember, I'll film it. And then just, your normal raw vegetables. I like to eat them as raw as I can. And then a nice salad. Also, please don't mind because I'm cooking. I'm going to make some ginger candy. Keto. I have my ginger here, and it's kind of going bad. I was going to do it last week, and I totally forgot. So what I'm going to do is peel my ginger, and then when I am done, I will come back and show you what I'm going to do next. Okay. Oh, okay. So I got a pot of water on, and I only got that little bit because we did a little bit too long. A little bit of it was dry, but I don't worry because let me show you what I did first, then I'll talk. All right. So you can see I just sliced them like that. Because you don't want to, these are a little bit pungent. Now these are good because I have terrible ulcers and stomach problems and indigestion and the whole thing, which a lot of us do. So after dinner, these are nice to have as like a little, I eat too many Tums, which are not keto. So I'm trying to find more keto natural ways. Now you could just eat a piece of this if you want, good for you. You could have some apple cider vinegar, which we love. Which I'm out of at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what else we could do. So these are going to go into a pot of boiling water for about 5 minutes till they're soft because you want to be able to chew them. And then I'll go on from there. But you see, oh, but the sticker. You see all this deliciousness? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that into a container, freezer container or a baggie. And once the ginger cooks in this, I'm going to take out most of the water, probably leave in maybe a half a cup, maybe a cup. And the rest of the water I'll pour into that bowl over top of those. And what's going to happen is I will do one of two things depending on my mood. I will either let it cool down and then freeze the whole thing, or I will let that steep and then pour the water off and get some nice ginger tea. You could use it in regular tea. I'll use it like in black tea, green tea, or whatever, or you could drink it just itself. It's delightful, and it's, organic, and it's, natural and all that kind of stuff. I love doing twofers, and I don't like throwing much away. So that is what I'm going to do with those. So I will be back once this water boils and I get the ginger in. Okay, you can see the water's boiling enough for me. I'm going to take my little bit of ginger. So disappointed in myself, but like I said, I will save it. And I'm all over the place. The dog's at my feet. It's driving me nuts. And we will boil that for about 5 minutes. I put that in the bowl, and then we will be back. Real quick, I just want to show you if my phone doesn't. See how I have it like simmering barely? It's like between 4 and 5. That's what I'm going to do for a few minutes to get it soft. You just want it kind of like a fork to go through it, like they're potatoes kind of thing. That's how I do it anyway. So, all right, I'll be back. I have it at a rolling boil, as you can see. It's been about 20-25 minutes. I have my window open. A little breeze is coming in. It's chilly here today, so you know, it took a little bit longer. They're thin, they're gonna cook fast. 30 minutes might be good for you if they're a little thicker. And I have my stuff in a bowl. So I'm gonna turn this off for the minute. Ooh, getting close up. I'm gonna take my pan and I'm gonna, oh, excuse me, we're all over the place. There we go. Dizzy. Okay, we're gonna pour the majority of the water in there. I'm gonna leave like a quarter cup, half cup, we'll see. Oh, can you see that water in there? How nice. Ooh, that's what we'll leave because there's not that much. Okay, so then you see how much I have in there. I'm gonna turn it on again. I'm gonna put it at 6. Now I'm gonna take some Swerve. You can get this at Walmart or whatever. It's sugar replacement. It's what I use. I'm going to use about quarter cup. It depends on how sweet you want. So I'm going to put a quarter cup in there and we're going to let it cook so it gets like sugary caramely. Okay, so that's in there. And I'm just going to stir it around real good. And we're going to pretend like it's, you can see I don't have much in there. We're just going to leave that come back to a boil and boil. Then you can see here, this is steeping. So I'm going to leave that steep and then save that liquid because that's good for, gosh, you could make so many things with it. Okay, I want to show you guys because sometimes I get confused at like when I go to the store, like, oh, for keto and all, what should I buy? So I bought Hunt's. You can see the can. And why I buy it is it's because there's no sugar. It's just literally tomatoes, salt, a little citric acid, and that's just to keep it good. And maybe some seasonings, and that is it. And that's why I buy this brand, but there's many different brands out there. So, but if you want a specific brand, that's what I buy. That is where we're at. There's my messy kitchen, my recycling. And there we go. And it's boiling. And I'm going to just keep stirring it till it comes to a nice syrup. So I'll be back. Okay, so let me show you. See how it's looking? And I keep stirring it because you don't want it to burn. But you see, like when I take my wooden spoon and I move it, if it holds there, like if you get, you're good. So you could just pour it out on your parchment paper. So we're almost there. I'm not too worried about it. They're thin. My dog's crying because she thinks this is food for her. Here. She's like, who are you talking to? It's not me. Plus I have a hot spot on my stove, so. So that's going to go another minute. That is Luna. Luna! Luna Baluna! That is Yoshi. I don't know where Spyro is. Oh, there he comes. Here comes the big old grump. I got my room over there torn apart. So these are my 3. They make me trip. They also are my taste testers. Luna, look how cute she is. All right, back to the food. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Water's almost gone. Because I don't want it caramel. All right. I'm going to pour that. I got my parchment paper here. And I'm going to pour it on there so it can cool an individual of them. Some people like to put more Swerve on it. Now you could do this with regular sugar as well. I'm not putting any more on. I'm just going to leave it like that. And yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so you can see. So I spread them out. Now I could have left it go another minute probably. Sorry, my phone, but I didn't. So that is where I'm at. I'm going to let it cool, and then I will put them in a little, in a little baggie or something once they're cool. I might have to dust them a little bit with the sugar when it's done. So I will see. I'll be back. Okay. All right. So this is the ginger juice, which can go into tea. I can do whatever I want with it. It's nice, it's strong, concentrated. I can even boil it down a little bit more. You can see I strained that out. You don't even have to throw that out yet. You can compost or whatever. I took half of it. I put it down my drain, run the garbage disposal. And then, look how nice, where's the camera? Look how nice that it caramelized, that Swerve. Look at this. So it's in a bowl, and it came out really good. You don't want it to get wet. Look at that. And I'm going to put my cover on it, and that'll also go into some tea. It's just Swerve. I could have put a little butter if I wanted it a little bit more caramelized, but I'm happy with that. Dave tasted it. That's good. I made some keto brownies. We'll see what those are like. I had the Swerve out, and I thought, why not? And then I took some lemons, sliced them, and put them in the freezer. I'm going to, so they don't go bad. That way, with water or whatever, we can throw them in and have them. So that is it today. What do we got left on here? That's how much more. You can't see nothing. I don't want to open the lid. I also will, like when Dave comes up from he's done working, I will have him put the pressure cooker lid on, and I pressure cook it just to make sure that meat gets nice and tender and I can pull it apart. I'll do that like around 2 hours left, and then I'll leave it finished slow cooking like that. And that's it. I hope you guys had a fantastic day. I will see you in my next video. And let me know what you guys think about this. And of course, share recipes. I love them. Be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.